All right, let's jump right in. Sometimes the most familiar things have the most surprising secrets. Today, we're going to do something kind of cool. We're going to take one single simple word, a word you've probably used 1,000 times, and see just how much is hiding inside it.
I mean, how much can one word really tell us, right? You probably say thousands of them every day without even thinking about it. But what if I told you that packed inside just one of those words is a whole story about how we see the world? Well, today we're putting the word daughter under the microscope.
And here's our entire toolkit for this little investigation. Yep, it's just a single web page, a screenshot from the Simple English Wikisharia. I know, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, we're going to pick this thing apart and find some amazing stuff hiding in plain sight.
Okay, so first things first. Let's break down the absolute basics.
So, the term is daughter, and the definition? A female child of someone. It's so simple, right? Super clear, direct, there's no confusion. And what's interesting is that the entire meaning is built on a relationship to someone else.
Then you get this kind of secret code-looking thing. That's the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet. And it's actually pretty amazing. It's a universal system for writing down sounds. So with this code, anyone on the planet can know exactly how to pronounce the word. It's like turning speech into a precise formula.
But, and this is what's so cool, even with a precise code, language is still human. The Wiktionary page gives us two different audio files. You got the US version with that hard R at the end, daughter. And then you have the UK version, where the R is softer, more like daughter. It's a tiny difference, but it's a perfect example of how the same word can sound so different depending on where you're from.
All right, so we know what daughter means and how to say it, but that's just the beginning. See, no word is an island. Its real meaning, its richness, comes from how it connects to all the other words around it.
And the page gives us our first clue for these connections. It lists girlfriend as a related word. Now that's interesting, right? It's another word describing a female role, but thinking about it immediately makes you think about how it's different from a daughter. We're starting to build a little map of meaning in our heads. And boom, here's that map laid out perfectly. I love this table. It shows you that daughter isn't just floating out there on its own. It's a specific piece of a much larger puzzle, the family system. You see, its meaning comes just as much from what it isn't. A daughter isn't a son. She's not a mother or a sister. She's defined by her relationship to all these other roles. This is literally the structure of family, laid out in words. So the big takeaway here is that a word is defined by the company it keeps. You can't fully get what daughter means without also understanding son, father, and mother. Its whole identity is built on those connections. It's a really powerful concept when you think about it. Okay, so we've got the definition, we've got the relationships. You might be thinking, all right, that's it, right? It's a dictionary page. But there is one more layer here. A kind of hidden category that reveals something way deeper about why this word matters so much. But what is this? If you look way down at the bottom of the page, almost hidden, there's this little note. It's so easy to miss. I bet 99% of people would just scroll right past it. But for us, this little detail is the whole reason we're doing this.
There it is, right there. It says the word daughter is on the Basic English 850 list. Okay, so what on earth does that mean?
Well, it means this word isn't just any old word. It's been singled out. It's part of a very special, very foundational group. Think of it like a VIP list for words. 850. That's the number. Out of, what, hundreds of thousands of words in the English language? Maybe over 1 million? Only 850 words made this list. This list is called the Basic English 850. It was put together way back in the 1930s. The idea was to find the absolute smallest set of words you need to express, well, pretty much anything. And daughter made the cut. So this tells us that the concept of a daughter isn't just important for talking about family, it's considered one of the absolute cornerstones of communication itself. That's huge. So let's just take a step back and look at the journey we've been on, all from one simple little web page. We went from a simple word to an essential concept. First, we got the basic definition, what it literally means. Then, we looked at its connections, how it fits into a bigger system with other words. And finally, we found its hidden classification, the reason it's considered so fundamental to the English language. And that right there is the real magic. A simple dictionary entry isn't just a definition, it's a map. It holds the story of how we structure our language, how we build these massive webs of meaning, and how we decide which ideas are absolutely essential to who we are.
So it really makes you think, doesn't it? If a word we all take for granted, like daughter, has all this hiding inside, what other hidden codes are lurking in the words you use every single day?